Have you ever felt drained, diminished, or even manipulated by the people in your life? Do you wish there was a way to truly protect your energy, your peace, and your sanity from those who seem to bring nothing but negativity? What if the answer isn't about confronting them or avoiding them, but about a profound shift within yourself, a single, powerful act that Carl Jung hinted at, which could make toxic people utterly powerless over you? Prepare to discover a deep psychological truth that will change how you interact with the world forever. In a world increasingly filled with difficult relationships, understanding how to safeguard our inner well-being is more crucial than ever. While many strategies focus on setting boundaries or cutting ties, Carl Jung, the brilliant founder of analytical psychology, offered a far more radical and empowering solution. It's not about changing them. It's about transforming your reaction, your perception, and your internal landscape. This isn't just about managing toxic interactions. It's about making them irrelevant. Jung's core insight lies in the concept of the shadow. The shadow, in Jungian terms, isn't inherently evil. It's the part of ourselves we deny, suppress, or refuse to acknowledge. It holds our unacknowledged traits, our fears, our insecurities, even our untapped potential. When we encounter qualities in others that deeply irritate, disgust, or enrage us, Jung suggested that these qualities often mirror an unacknowledged part of our own shadow. We project these disowned parts onto others, and that projection is what gives toxic people their power over us. So, the profound thing you must do once, as Jung so astutely implies, is to embark on the courageous journey of integrating your own shadow. This isn't a mere intellectual exercise. It means daring to truly look within, to cast an honest gaze upon those parts of yourself you've perhaps disowned, suppressed, or been unwilling to face. It's about acknowledging and accepting the aspects of your personality that you deem undesirable, shameful, or simply inconvenient. When you begin to recognize that the overblown grandiosity of a narcissist might be triggering your own deeply suppressed desire for recognition, or that the clinging helplessness of a victim might unsettlingly reflect your own unacknowledged vulnerabilities, something profoundly and truly transformative begins to happen. In that moment of difficult but honest self-confrontation, you don't just understand, you begin to reclaim the projection. You pull back the energy and the emotional charge you've been unconsciously investing in that external person, because you've found its true source within yourself. It's like pulling the plug on their power supply to your inner world. Think about it with this new perspective. A toxic person, whether consciously or unconsciously, is incredibly adept at finding and exploiting an emotional hook within you. They are masters at sensing vulnerabilities, often preying on your deepest insecurities, your insatiable need for approval, your innate fear of confrontation, or even your well-meaning, but sometimes misguided desire to fix or rescue them. These are the levers they pull, the buttons they push, to destabilize you and exert their influence. But here's the crucial question, the profound turning point Jung illuminates. What if those very hooks are only present, only effective, because you haven't yet fully owned those particular aspects of yourself? What if your discomfort with confrontation, for example, is a disowned part of your assertive nature? When you consciously and courageously integrate your shadow, when you bring those hidden, unacknowledged parts of yourself into the light of awareness and acceptance, you effectively disarm the toxicity. You pull out the very hooks they rely on. You no longer react from a place of unacknowledged weakness, suppressed fear, or denied potential, because you've brought those elements into your conscious self, making you whole and resilient. This isn't about excusing their behavior. It's about neutralizing its effect on you. Imagine someone trying to throw mud on a mirror. If the mirror itself is perfectly clean and reflects everything, the mud has no place to stick. Similarly, when you integrate your shadow, you become a clean mirror to the projections of others. Their toxicity bounces off you because there's no longer an internal resonance, no unacknowledged part of you for their negativity to latch onto. For example, if you constantly attract overly critical people, Jung would ask, where are you critical of yourself? Or where do you suppress your own critical voice? If you acknowledge and integrate that part of your shadow, their criticism loses its sting. It becomes just their opinion, not a painful reflection of your own hidden self-judgment. The process of shadow integration is fundamentally a lifelong journey, a continuous unfolding rather than a swift, one-time magic trick that instantly solves all your problems. It's not about achieving a final state, but about committing to an ongoing practice of self-awareness and psychological growth. However, the profound "do this" once refers precisely to the decision to embark on this journey, the singular, conscious commitment to self-awareness, to radical acceptance of your entire being, and to the courage required to face your inner landscape. It is the definitive choice to cease the often unconscious habit of projecting your disowned qualities onto others, and instead, to begin the empowering work of owning them as intrinsic parts of yourself. This intricate process often involves deep self-reflection, perhaps through introspective journaling, engaging in transformative therapy with a skilled guide, or simply initiating honest, raw conversations with yourself in moments of quiet contemplation. While it can indeed be uncomfortable, even challenging, as you confront aspects of yourself you've long avoided, the outcome is nothing short of immensely, profoundly liberating. It's the freedom that comes from no longer being at the mercy of your own unconscious drives and external triggers. When you truly begin to integrate your shadow, you develop an inner resilience that no external toxicity can penetrate. You become less reactive, more discerning, and profoundly anchored in your own being. Toxic people may still exist, but their power over you evaporates. Their drama becomes merely background noise, not something that pulls you into their chaos. This Jungian insight offers not just protection, but profound empowerment. It shifts the focus from managing external threats to cultivating internal strength. By facing yourself, you become truly invulnerable to the projections and manipulations of others. So, are you ready to do the one thing that will truly free you from the burden of toxic people? Are you ready to look inward, embrace your whole self, and reclaim your power? Let us know in the comments if you've experienced this phenomenon or if Jung's ideas resonate with you. If this video offered you a new perspective, please give it a like and subscribe for more insights into profound psychological truths. Until next time, stay anchored in your authentic self